What up, YouTube? It's your boy, the Yes Man. Yes Man? We're here doing another premiere draft, lorwyn eclipsed. Let's get started. Just get right into it. Boom. All right. Hope you had a good day today, everybody. I had a nice one. Nothing too crazy, but it is about to get crazy up in here because of this draft. All right. I'm thinking I want to try Vivid. Get multicolors. But we'll see where the draft goes. You know, that's what it's about. That's how you win. Picking the lane. And if you pick the right lane and get the right cards, you can come away with the trophy. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got. Ooh, a couple good ones. Draw or gain life at the beginning of your end step. Each player. Search your library. Yeah. This one's a good one. Fairies. This creature ends with minus one counter on it. Remove a counter from this creature whenever a creature deals damage. You control to player, planeswalker, draw a card. So I think I'm going to go here, but we'll see what else is in this pack. Changeling. Swat away. Pretty good. For bounce, I don't. Some elementals. Draw 3, discard a card. So a couple to draft with this. So we'll see what else comes from it. Choose a creature type. Draw a card for each permanent you control of that type. Okay. Tree Folk. I like this card. Gnarlbark. I don't see any other fairies. Oh, here's a fairy. This might be okay. Harmonize. Draw a card for each permanent you control of that type. I'm going to go with it. I think we're going to try to get to fairies. It has Convoke to help us cast it. We should be able to get a bunch of cards out. That's good for card advantage. I really like this for removal, though. Oh, what to do. I'm going to go for the rare drawer just to get the rare in my deck. Oh, here we go. When this enters, draw cards equal to the number of permanents you control, okay? Whenever it becomes tapped. So Merfolk seems open. When this creature you choose. Merfolk might be the way to go. That's a bomb. Ish bomb. It's a good way to get card advantage as well. Stick towards blue. Or move into the white. I'm seeing a lot of Merfolk. I'm going to stick with blue. Because I do kind of want to lean towards if a triggered ability of another elemental you control triggers, it triggers twice. Enchanted creature. Aurora, draw a card, enchanted creature, it's flying. Possibly. Let's see if there's any more fairies. That's a good removal spell. Yeah, Merfolk seems open, so we might switch into Merfolk. I'm going to go with the removal. Tweeze might also be good. Red, blue. Red, white. Blue, white. I think I'm going Tweeze. A second one. Elementals. Yeah, I think red doesn't seem open. Blue definitely seems open. Green possibly seems open. Choose 2 target creatures controlled by different players. Return those creatures. If fairies don't seem open, that's a very late. I think this is the best card here. This creature dies, draw a card. When this creature enters, whenever you cast a spell with 4 or greater, you may draw a card and discard a card. That helps with my Vivid decks. Pretty good for a Kifkin deck. Kifkin kind of seems open too. I'm going to go here. 4 damage, destroy enchantment. Until end of turn, you may play those cards, okay? I'm going to go blue. For Vivid. Gain life. Whenever you cast a spell with mana value 4 or greater, this creature deals 2 damage to each opponent. Oh, oof. So we might. All right, this draft is a little wonky because we got some pretty powerful cards here. Target creature gets plus the target creatures fights. Yeah, I don't know exactly where I'm going to go here. Do I go Kifkin route? I think we go Tree Folk. And we try to play the Vivid colors. Trigger the ability. Oh, that's pretty good, though. Okay, let's try to get some removal. And then we're really going to need to respect the early game. Not playing a Goblin deck. All right, look at my curve. We're going to need some mana fixing in this deck. black, white, green. Okay. Yeah, Kifkin's open. All right, we're going Kifkin. We're changing course. Green. That's a really good card too, though. Yeah, I don't know what we're doing in this deck. We're just drafting cards right now, and then we're going to try to build a deck. We're just going to start taking all the strongest cards we can. I think Evolving Wilds helps us out if we are going to go Vivid. Yeah, this draft is in trouble. The lane we originally picked closed off on us soon. We didn't switch over to another lane fast enough. We made a couple bad picks right at the beginning. This is turning into an elf deck. That's a good card. That just is some removal. Yeah, we definitely could have gone Merfolk. And I think we would have been happy with that. The fixing, I think, is important. But next pack, the Scryer, Kifkin. Yeah, we're going early creatures just to be safe. All right, let's see what we got. Each player, you choose a creature that player controls. Then each player sacrifices all their creatures they control that don't share a type. Okay, so I think the Wanderer is probably the better bet. Because I don't think Wanderer is tabling. Create a token that's a copy of target creature you control, except it has haste. Oh, we might just lean into the elemental reds. Double strike, other giants you control have double strike. Yeah, we might just lean into red here. Yeah, we need the mana fixing. Yeah, we got some powerful cards. We just... draw for the memes. Wow, yeah, this was a really bad draft. All right, what I'm doing in this draft, you do not want to do. That'll help with our mana fixing. We do have a lot of cards. All right. This deck is going to be very interesting to play because we did not do a very good job drafting. I mean, the curve of the cards we have is okay. We just need to figure out how we're going to play it. We have 13 and 10, so we're leaning towards green and red with splashing maybe blue. We're definitely going to have to lean into the green for the mana fixing. All right, let's see how this draft goes. This deck building off this draft goes, because this was just a terrible draft. We did not do very good, did we? Okay. Let's remove everything. Okay, so what do we have? We have 3 white cards. Behold a Kifkin and exile it. Other Kifkins you control get +1/+1. When this creature leaves the battlefield, return. Yeah, we don't have enough Kifkins to play that, so that's out. And this is just a bad, bad draft. Okay, lean into red. 1 removal, 2 removals. Behold an elemental, exile it. Whenever another elemental you control enters, it deals damage equal to its power to each opponent. Create a token that's a copy of a creature you control, except it has haste. At the beginning of your end step sacrifice, behold 3 elementals for a flashback. Okay, let's see. Do I have any changelings? Here's a changeling. Here's a changeling. Mana fixing. Removal. Each creature you spell with toughness greater than costs 1 less. Okay, so we want to find cards with toughness greater. If we're going to do that. Okay, so that's not very good. All So let's remove the red. Let's lean into the black green. See if we can make a deck out of that. And that's going to draw a card, choose a color. Becomes the chosen color. Draw a card. Activate only if there are 5 or more colors. This is going to be a tough one to put together. I was taking way too many colors. All right, let's see what I can do. Splash in blue. Let's just get the most powerful colors. So if we are playing Champion of the Path, we need to definitely get I think we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 elementals. So there's 6 elementals. Two removals. Okay, token that's a copy of creature you control. Exile it at the beginning. So very aggressive. And then we swing a little. There's another elemental. And there's an elemental. 2 more elementals. Color, color. And what other color do we want to put in? If we put in green, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw a card. Blue, red, green, white, and black. right. We have 3 colors. Curves okay. Bunch of draw in the top end. All right, let's give it a go. See how it does. This is a blue, red, green elementals vivid deck. Not 5 color vivid, 3 color vivid, but that's okay. All right. Not terrible. But it is a little slower, so we'll see how quickly he gets everything down. Being on the draw is tough. Oh, an elf deck, that's going to be rough. All right, so far we're okay. Changeling, create a land. You may discard a card. Think we still discard the land to draw. I have an element on my hand, so if I can just draw a land, we are in good shape. Enraged Flamecaster might be okay to cast first as well. We go here into here. Key is, do I hit a mana drop? Do have Tweeze. Do. So yeah, we play you first. We hold the elemental. Because I do not have 2 blue. There's no way that I am playing that anytime soon. So here, first, I think. We'll take 3. Because they can discard a card and then I just lose my guy. attack to make that thing go away. I think that stabilizes me. If I attack, they trade. Surveil 1. We attack. Now they're debating if they should block or not. So that'll hit for 3. They have 2 cards in hand. All right, so I can go 1, 2, 3. And power, so I can hit for 7. Surveil. Turn one other creature to its okay. That's a good one to keep. No attacks. Makes things a little bit more complicated. Still doable. All right, he's swinging for the fences, so we take 3. We block here. Block here. We block here. We take 7. If he has a combat trick, All right, I'm down to 3. I can hit for 7. That's 9. Swing in for 7. 16. So that's 16. All right. So depending on what they play, I win. Wow. Elementals is sneaky, sneaky. And here. Deal 2. No flash. All right. Blade Kindle the Inner Flame. Enraged Flamecaster. Whenever you cast a spell with mana value 4 or greater, this creature deals 2 damage to each opponent. Deal 7. And that's game. All right. So that turned out better than I thought it was going to. Very nice. That card's very, very strong. That combo is very, very strong. So let's see if we can continue this pace and pull off a second win. Sometimes you just got to take the strongest cards, and it leads to quality decks. I still don't know if this is quality, but it is a deck. All right, 1. 2. We're pulling lands, so that's good. We're surveilling. Yeah, we'll keep. It's a pretty strong 2-drop. +1/+1 with Menace. Can grow. I'm going to do the same. And yep, that was the right choice. No, we won't block. Let it hit us. Return to my hand. That's okay, because we have the cards to deal with it. Assuming they have some kind of trick to play with it. Yep. That's okay. We'll go here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's an okay trade. Here's another one. And this creature dies, draw a card. Okay, that's fine. here. It gives me reach. Take the 3 damage. Puts me down to 13. 3 cards in hand, 3 cards in hand. Oh, they didn't attack. Okay. Deal 2 damage. Put down a 3/5 flyer. Give someone flying. Attack. Yep. Gonna get hit for 4. Makes him a 3/4. Okay, now he's a threat. So that puts me down at 10. I can do the same thing here. I'm at 9. Right now we're racing. Whenever this creature becomes tapped, create a 1/1. So that's a little bit rough. Okay. Second from the top. Puts me at 7. 3 first. Tweeze. Yeah. Okay. So no cards in hand for me, 2 cards in hand for them. I have a reach creature on the deck. I'm assuming they have some kind of trick. Convoke. Draw 3, discard 1. I have reach. I can attack. Another one, jeez. Another one, okay. That's not going to do it. And I get it for 2. They have 2 cards they can draw. Deal X damage. Yep, I lose. No way for me to win this. And that's game. All right. I probably could have played that a little better. Get rid of the Scarecrow. Don't think I need it. What I'm looking for is... Yeah, that's not going to work. Gains vigilance. That's not bad. Also gives me some more creatures. Okay, let's go with this. Let's go with this. Okay, we'll see how this card does. This deck does with a little modification. Scarecrow didn't help. I didn't need it. So let's see if I need it this game. All right, we got a lot of green. I'm going to mulligan it. That's a little better. All right. Good thing I mulliganed. 2, 3. I think we'll go here. Yep. 3. Put a little bit of pressure on. Four, 5. Blue. Okay, yep. Definitely playing a Vivid deck. We will attack. So we want 7. Blight 1, okay. I think we wait. And let's see what they play. Yep. 3 colors. Another blue. Puts me at 4. Puts me at 1 color. Because I lost the red. Okay. Can draw 2 cards thanks to that. Do we do it? We hold off. No attacks. And that creature fights. Okay, that's a little bit scurry. Because, again, I can't do anything about that. Tree folk. So we're in a bad spot. They got 4 cards. I don't really have any cards that are going to help me. They're just have me on a clock. So that card helps me. Activate it. 4. And I can hit him with the sorcery. And I can attack. That's okay. We're down to 6. I shall decline. Attack for 4. Ooh, we can start flinging things at me. Okay. So I need to get rid of the flinger. No, I don't want to. I'll draw 3. Let's just do it. Draws 3. I attack. Hit it 4-3. All right. It's an elemental. That's good. That was a lot of draw in that last combo. Good little color combination. We'll see how they attack. Puts him at 5. I must block. All right, so I have to block here. Have to block here. I block here. One, two, three. Return a creature home. Boom. And that's how we win. All right. 2-1. So far, looking okay. If you can hit those elemental combos, you definitely have a good advantage. That's some good card draw and some good damage coming off of those combos that I've been able to play. So let's try this here. See if we can get our third win. That hand looks okay to me. And we'll start here. Go 2, 3. 2. 3. Destroy up to 1 target artifact. Okay, that's the one I want to destroy. Perfect. Blow that up. He's at 11. Bring in the blue next. 2, 3. I can do 1 on him. Yeah, we got to get some flyers down. Once we get some flyers down. Oh, look at that. I don't even need to play it. Okay. Let's deal the 2. Draw 3. Wow, all land. That was not a good draw. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can get a creature out. I can play that, get 3 more cards. All right, that is what it is. Draw 3. Okay. Yep. Okay, so we'll go here. We'll go here. We'll go here to draw 3 more cards. That's okay. Because I can here and then here. Yep, we're fine. See what I draw. He's a Noggle. Let's draw the 3. And pull out another card. We'll wait. Gain protection from red, blue, white. Okay, that's fine. He's a Noggle. He's colorless. Elementals 1, 2, 3. I have 3 elementals. If I do draw. And that's game. That's a good combo. That combo has won me every game I've won so far. Wow. So a draft that I was thinking was not going to be very good has turned out to be pretty good so far. Premier draft, lorwyn eclipsed. We are at 3 wins, 1 loss. Playing elemental Shenanigans. Vivid Elementals. 3-color. Let's see if we can get 2, 3, 4 more wins before we get 2 more losses. This deck has turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to be so far. So hopefully we can keep up this trend of hitting this combo. Doing some massive damage. Good. Some good land. Good curve. Yeah, this Kindle of the Inner Flame is real good in this deck going on right now. Fairy Rogue. Let's go, Mr. Flitterwing. Let's see you flitter. Oh, look at that. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. Down to 19. All right, so he's ramping. One, two, three. Our boy's got reach. All creature types. Bounce it back to its hand. Slow them down a little bit. Attack. Puts them down to 12. It's for 1, 2 more. Other giants have double strike. So we have a good board state. They need to play another creature or a removal spell. I can draw 3 cards on my next turn. I can pump the board on my next turn. One, two, three. Draw 3 cards. invoke with 4. Six, 5. Then you can play the next card, which is not that big of a deal. See what they attack. We shall convoke. Discard. Elemental. All right. So 1, 2. And 3. That's the game. Nice. That is a brutal combo. And we're ranked up to Platinum 2. We got our 4th win. Which is a beautiful thing on what I thought was not going to be a very good deck. Turns out is turning into a very good deck. Very good deck. All right, let's go for our 5th win, which is what we want. 6th win and 7th win. So win number 5 hopefully coming up. One more game starting now. Booyah, let's see what we can do. All right. If we had... That's a late curve. We're going to mulligan this. It's a little bit better. We'll put our creature to the side. There we go. 2. They're ramping. 3. Behold. Get the Gifkin back. Yep. All right. Here. Behold here. Heavy swing. And let's see what they got on the next turn. If they don't have a creature to play, ooh, that is not going to do it. That one might. But 7 here. Good card. He's going to attack. I am not going to block. cannot play because I cannot behold creatures, but I can play the elf. No attack. Hold off. Nice. That was well played. Block there. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do to make up for what just happened. I gain 2 life. Darn it. Yeah, I lose this game. Should have played the 2. That would have gained me 1. I was 1 elemental short. Yep. Nothing I can do. They just played the Curious Colossus and I lost. Sometimes you lose. All right. That's it. We're down to our last loss. Here we go. Let's see if we can win a couple more games. Just need 3 more. That is not a very good opening hand, but we'll keep it. All right, I'm playing a goblin deck. Got 1, 2 cards we can play. Let's see if we can hit our blue. All right, who is he getting rid of? Okay, I can start playing some blue cards. We're going here. You may blight when you do. Target creature gains haste until end of turn. Okay. Blight and give creatures haste. Which is not what he's doing. Block here. And a trick. We'll go here. 3, 4, 5. That brings me down to 9. removal. Down to 4. One. Just a lot of pressure on me. I think this is going to be the last loss. Yep. Remove. Well attacked. Get me down to 2. And that's game. Oh well, that's it. Well, better than I thought it was going to do. So that is a plus. Next time I really need to lean more into what we're doing. When you start drafting with the lane you're in, does it good, and then you pull some powerful cards that you end up not playing. I mean, this was our first pick right here, so we ended up playing that, which is good. I mean, all in all, is a good deck. If this was just an elemental, this was an elemental. If that was maybe another Tweeze, that was an elemental. And that was an elemental. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards that would have helped, but they did get good for the combo. But the ultimate saving grace was this Kindle the Inner Flame, comboed with the Champion of the Path. We would have won that one game that we lost, the second to last game. If we would have just had one more elemental, we would have won. And then that Curious Colossus came in, and it just wrecked us. So that's it. That's the draft. Not bad. Could have been better, but not too shabby for what we did. So, all right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I had a blast doing this. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, subscribe. Tell me what I did wrong. Tell me what you would have done differently. Help me play better. Let's help each other and become the wonderful community that I know we can be. Thank you so much. Let's strategize, learn, and have fun. And again, I'm the Yes Man. Yes, man. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll talk to you later.